Good evening. I am Mr. Wholesale. Mr. Moneybags has personally hired me to fulfill his obligations to the Jimbo Trashy podcast from here on out. In return, I shall be granted a lump sum of $666.66 and will therefore be able to purchase my new body in due time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, in HD quality, a new episode of the Jimbo Trashy podcast. Yeah.
You are listening to the Global Psychosis Network.
Global Psychosis Entertainment presents the Jimbo Trashy podcast.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
It's the Jimbo Trashy podcast, where everything is a conspiracy, even we are a conspiracy. I am your host, Jimbo Trashy. This is episode 35. Tonight my guests are Eddie C. Welcome back to the podcaster.
Thank you.
I think we saw you on, what was it, episode 32, I believe?
Sounds about right.
And his first time here, but he's a long time GPE, actually pre-GPE, veteran star back during the fucked up and filled up era. Red Leopard. Welcome back.
Good to be here.
Haven't had you in the studio.
Oh, we're
in a
stepping
long
up.
time.
We got three initial acronyms now. GPE, up from the FF.
Yep.
You know?
The F and F, now in the GPE. It's a new gang, dude. We assimilated with the other ones.
That's right.
We engulfed the other gangs, and we're now GPE.
That's right.
From the COT. Okay, so I remember I just saw you on the 4th, and you ran this by me real quick, but you didn't really elaborate. Now, I know you said you had a situation in Vegas not too long ago.
Yeah, I had a situation in Vegas, you know. I was up there at the Vitara Hotel and Spa, just a little foo-foo for me, so I was initially had to start cracking some beers, getting the vibe, and me and my girl were just mobbing across town, just two beautiful people, just taking it in, just a little sweaty, looking all sun-kissed and beautiful, and we went to one of these outdoor bars, music's bumping and everything. We're just chilling, having a good time, watching people drinking and dancing and everything, and my girl goes to grab a chair from this empty table, and she just pulls a chair over, and next thing I see this colorful gentleman. He looks over at us. He goes like that. Like he's.
What the fuck? He just snaps his
fingers.
Who does that?
I don't know. He like. So I said, whoa, dude. I just all of a sudden just got up and just hey. That's not the way to come at it. That's not the way to talk. So he starts getting all squawky, and we
getting
talk,
lippy?
Getting a little lippy. Yeah, we talk. We go back and forth. His buddy comes up and I think he's trying to mediate, but at this point I'm just like, fuck you, And
Now,
so,
were you outnumbered?
Yeah. I mean, there's
You had
two
no
of
other
them.
buddies there?
Two of them. No, it's just me and my girl.
Shit.
And so. They're talking, they're doing their whole thing, and I'm saying, fuck you, fucking punk ass, all that good shit, whatever comes to mind, fucking. So
pulling out your pocketbook in the back to see your best phrases.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I bite my tongue at thee.
Yeah, my 365 fuck you calendar, and so, I'm just like, okay, all right, let's get out of here. There's two. They're running their mouth. I'm running my mouth. I'm like, the bouncers are telling us to basically leave. So we start walking, and she's like, no, fuck that. I want to go back there and tell the bouncers and get them kicked out. So I'm like, okay, well that's fine. I mean, you can get them kicked out, but then it's just gonna escalate from there. We can just take off and just call it a day. But nothing came of it. But that was that. So
Now, how did you? Well, I mean, how did anyone stop those guys from wanting to go crazy? You would think in Vegas, like anything happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What's to stop them from just hitting somebody and then
I think when you see a black albino like me, and he keeps it, he's so down for their shit and just keeps it so real from the streets,
Yeah, he had a great story of some guy who was trying to act hard, and he goes up to him, just gives him a slap on the face. Was it downtown LA? You were telling me that.
Yeah, that was wild too.
Wait, hold on. You slapped some dude who was getting crazy?
Yeah, no. I was on 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica.
Oh, it was in Santa Monica.
Yeah, I was in Santa Monica, and I was drunk. I was pissed off because I didn't get laid or meet any chicks or nothing. So I'm walking down the promenade, and there's these it's like 3 dudes and 2 chicks, and they're on the other side of the promenade, and I'm like just mad dogging them just for no good reason, and one of the girls is like, she's like, "What are you looking at?" And so I walked over there. I just made a beeline, just turn around and just walk straight over to him. And one of the guys started talking shit, and I just slapped him, and he just looked like that, and his buddies were like, "Let it go, dog, let it go."
To his own friend?
Yeah. And then I'm like. And then it occurred to me, wait, there's 3 of them, and there's only 1 of me, so I'm like, that's right. And I walked back across the sidewalk.
Holy shit, I did that.
and I was drinking, didn't have my car. I think I took a bus there, and I was like 32 blocks from home.
Oh shit.
And I had these Nikes on. Like with the shocks and everything, so I just started running. And I was like looking over my shoulder. I was like, hope they're not fucking following me and shit. It was funny, dude.
I remember that one time when we were like in Manhattan Beach or someplace, and there was some chick fighting with her boyfriend, right? And we just got in the bar, and I was fucking just perfect blitzed, perfectly fucked up, Not where I was like, I'm gonna go to bed, just like in the peak high of the fucking drunkenness. And I see some cute girl, and then I see her boyfriend, whatever. But they were fighting, so I was just like, I wasn't even thinking about her boyfriend.
Shit, dude.
I wasn't even thinking about her boyfriend, so I'm just like, hey, over there, like waving at the chick, And the girl like looks over, and the guy's like, hey, shut the fuck up. So I was like, what? And I started walking into the street, throwing my arms up and shit.
Yeah, you were like, I got what you need right here, baby. I remember you taunting him. You're like, I got what you need right here. Just for
yeah. So the girl like runs up to me first before the guy's still like slowly walking over to us. Like he's like braced himself. Okay, I'm gonna start walking. I'm gonna like walk with my shoulders like this, so he gets a little intimidated. And he's like planning his whole mental game out how he's gonna fucking throw his shit down. His girlfriend runs up to me first though, and she's like, "Just leave him alone. He's drunk." And I'm just looking at her thinking like, I want to kiss you. Like I wasn't even like worried about the guy.
Yeah.
So like when I'm dealing with this shit, this guy's looking at me like he wants to fight me. All of a sudden, Red Leopard comes up from the side and like looks at the guy, and the guy's like, "What?" And he fucking, before the guy can even react to like throw a punch, Red Leopard just like fucking hits him like 3 times, and he like scuffles and like, or I think you hit him once, and he like scuffled, and you hit him like 2 more times or something.
He fell down, and I remember him doing a backward somersault, and he got back up, and I just hit him one more time, and and then so we walk away, and the guy's on the ground, and.
We walk back over there casually, like what?
We walk over there casually, and then these girls that were sitting in the outside tables and whatnot, they're like, "Oh yeah, you're a tough guy, and I'm like doing the Rocky thing, like jumping up and down, and then we drive down the street. We got in our car and drove down the street, and my headlights weren't turned on, and I remember there were cops coming our way, and I didn't have my headlights on. So that wasn't a good feeling, but.
Well, see, the thing is, I wasn't even trying to fight that guy, dude. I just saw a chick that was in distress. And I wanted to help her out with letting her sit on my lap, Let's see what pops up. But I mean, honestly, it was just a joke. Just like, hey, over there, like, calm down, everything's gonna be all right. And the guy just flipped on me, so it's like, he kind of asked for it, He could have just been like, like whatever. Those guys are drunk, I'm tending to my girlfriend right now. I'm not even worried about those guys. But he had to put on a show and be like, hey, fucking shut the fuck up. Be a tough guy. So I mean. I wouldn't advocate ever being a tough guy. Even if you can whip someone's ass, still, what's the best thing that can happen? You're going to go to jail or you're going to go to the hospital. that guy, you know, didn't go to jail, but he got a black eye, and actually he ended up apologizing to Slay Dog, A-Rod, and whoever the hell they were else were with, whoever else was there with us that night. He, I guess after we booked it, I found this out later, because we ended up walking back to our group, just like, hey, you know, so that's that, you know, and A-Rod tells me, dude, you guys better fucking leave. Like, people are calling the cops right now because you just... I mean, I didn't, but, you know, I'm associated with someone just fucking leveled a dude. And actually, the funny thing is, after you knocked him down or whatever, the chick runs back over to him. I mean, runs over to you to, like, you know, don't hit him, you know, after you already hit him. So then, like, I go over there, and I, like, wind up, and I'm like, fuck it. I could have put the boots to him, but I didn't, because I'm like, what's the point?
You just held him for a second.
Neat story. Never heard that one before.
Yeah.
I really can't add. It's kind of on my Murtaugh list. I'm getting too old for this shit. I guess that's the same. We've heard that Murtaugh list.
Murtaugh.
You know, from Lethal Weapon, how he says, I'm getting too old for this shit throughout the whole thing. That's that came from, what's that one show?
Beverly Hills Cop?
No. You know that show that makes a whole lot of, like, social rules? The one in New York with Neil Patrick Harris as Barney.
How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah. That was on there. They made up the Murtaugh list. It's like the thing that you say, I'm getting too old for this shit.
If I had a sitcom, it'd be called How I Fucked Your Mother. So, I was, like, looking through the archives, dude, from some stuff we've done back in the day.
Just talking about Chris's death.
You want to go? Well, let's go that. We'll go that in a second. I want to kind of keep it a little
lighter, fluffier,
a little funnier for a minute. Here's a clip from Fucked Up and Filled Up. Back in the day, shit, right here. So we can get this thing loaded, or even. Anyways, it's nothing big. It's just one. I just like scanned through it real quick. When you guys need to get beer, I'm like, where's a scene where Leopard's in? And here's one right here.
He's shaking his.
Who in God's name are you?
Honest John.
The Red Leopard. Beware, he is armed and dangerous.
Don't make me cock you.
Don't you wish marijuana could still do that to you?
No. I don't, dude. I look like the village albino bumped his head too much.
It goes little something like this. Yeah. I know this fucking song. Oh yeah. Today's episode.
Anyways, so that was the Fucked Up and Filled era.
You can't go back.
That was, I mean, that's shit that we did back in high school, and I mean that's kind of what inspired me to get into the whole, you know, video thing. What you see today, that was the fucking catalyst to what you're seeing today. This beautiful genius production that you see today.
20 years in the making.
Yeah.
Blackmail material from decades ago.
That you would have asked me to play with myself on camera, but it was never happened. It was only
I mean,
it's only the chicks. So.
Like I'm saying, you're old school, dude. Like you're there. You've been there since the beginning, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Eddie C too. I don't think Eddie C did too much crazy shit. That's why
I had a couple, but yeah.
Actually, you were different. You weren't like, you didn't do stupid shit. You did like the way I look at it was like you were more documentary. You know, like you fried and I videotaped.
That's documentary. That doesn't qualify for stupid shit. If that doesn't, I don't know what does.
I mean, deliberately stupid. You know what I mean? Like you were just living life, and I filmed it. Yeah. Whereas I was like, hey, Red Leopard, I need you to wear this fucking tutu, and I need you to jump around.
There's a time and a place for everything. And they call it high school, college, and a little bit after college.
Right.
So this Chris guy, so it was Chris Gromberg that we...
It was Chris Gromberg.
Okay, so what happened here?
He's no longer alive, so I don't think we can get him in trouble by talking about it.
He might haunt us.
Chris Stromberg was a buddy of mine, and although I don't share these same beliefs as him, he was a skinhead back in high school, and he was, I guess, for those of you in the viewing audience that can't see Chris or picture what he might look like, if you've seen the movie American History X, he would be the Seth. He was a big fat simple-minded guy, but he was a good person. He was just misguided and angry, and when we met after 10 years on 4th of July recently, I asked him, hey, have you heard anything about anybody? You kept in touch with anybody? He said, hey, I heard Chris got murdered. And I was like, are you serious? And I was a little stoned at the time, so I kind of laughed because he's got a dry sense of humor. He's this guy, like, back in high school, like, people would ask, like,
dead. He's fucking dead.
Yeah, they'd call fucking roll, and he'd be like, dead. That motherfucker's dead.
One of my favorite things to say when they say, like, whenever you say someone's name, here, and they'd say some fucking, like, kid that was a dork or whatever, or just a total fucking nerd, or whatever the fuck it was, I'd be like, queer, before they could say here, and everyone, I swear to God, that would get them to roll every time, dude. The whole class, like, erupted. Yeah. So, any kids out there in high school, just always say queer when they fucking call the roll sheet. You'll get them to bust up every time. Anyways, continue.
Maybe they don't do the roll sheet the same way as before. They've changed a lot of things. I hear you can't even call it sitting Indian style anymore. Now they have to say crisscross.
Native American style?
No. It's crisscross applesauce. They have to. That's what one of my friends who's a teacher tells me. She has to tell the kids.
In grown-up school or
in high school. In high school, well, I guess he won't do that in high school. It's more like elementary, like first through sixth, maybe.
Now you just scan the RFID chip.
Yeah, right.
That's how they know you're officially
It buckles their knees already. They fall to the floor.
So he said Chris got murdered, and I was, at first I laughed because I didn't think that was true. But I thought it was, of all the people I've ever known, I think he was the most likely to get murdered because he was just a dumbass. And so I went online, I looked it up. I said Chris Stromberg murdered, and tooled around on Google, and I came across an article, and Chris, we had, the last time I'd seen Chris, we had been at a, and I just went and hung out with Chris because, he's my buddy, and it was, which was 420, I should have been somewhere else, smoking weed.
Rastafarian convention or something?
Yeah, but, so I remember that night at this party, shortly after I'll never forget. They were picking on Chris and like just kind of like these skinheads, because he was never a real skinhead. He was just a misguided, angry dumbass.
He was the tag along that wouldn't let him fit in or wouldn't accept him or something.
Exactly. I mean, pretty much, yeah. And he had friends of all denominations. Because he was just kind of like a reactionary to like, oh, the urban culture is misdirecting America as far as, just how they treat women and all. Just a bunch of, pulled together bullshit. But, so when they were picking on him and giving him a hard time and everything, I got up in this dude's face. I'm like, hey, dude, like, get on my friend's face, And the guy started fucking getting up my face. I started getting up in his face. And they broke it up, and while they're breaking it up, the guy that I was, about to get into it with, he's like, he's not one of us. So I get
referring to you or
referring to me,
oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So I basically get kicked out of the party, So I get kicked out, and it's a rainy day. I don't see the cops. I get in my car and drive away. And that's how I got my first 4 DUIs. I don't drink and drive kids. So anyways, come to find out that this was this crew he was hanging out with was I won't name him, I guess. And he moved out to Arizona, and this he was hanging out with was thought to be informants, a lot of their crew, because they would get arrested for a bunch of things but never actually get sent to prison. So some falling out. He was the liaison between the California and the Arizonan gang, and his death, he was driving from Arizona to California for some concert, and he was the two guys that he was supposed to be going to the concert with never showed up at his house, and he showed up at some bar in between Arizona and California where one of these other guys worked, and he was found in his car with 2 gunshots to the back of the head, you know, whoever he let in the car must have been someone that he knew, you know, because you're not going to let someone shoot you in the back of the head twice in the back of your car if you don't know them, you know. So he, unsolved mystery.
I wonder, why would you kill him? Did he have fucking power? I mean, like, you would think...
the informant itself. I mean, I guess that's enough to do.
Why would you do that unless he was a threat? I just don't like that guy. He pissed me off 3 years ago. I mean, why would you do that, you know?
I think they...
Maybe they do an initiation
by default,
thing.
Because he was hanging out with these Arizona guys that were supposed to be informants. They thought he was, maybe, or whatnot. He's just the type of guy that would just piss off people. And when you got a bunch of simple-minded skinheads, you know, it's bound to happen. So, you know, it's unfortunate, you know, but that's that. So
I mean, we were talking about the same guy thing. I remember you told me when I was, or maybe you're just stoned, because I know you said you were stoned. I was pretty drunk.
You said Chris Gromberg, I believe.
But you told me, did you hear about that guy Chris? Or you said, or maybe you didn't say Chris, but you said you hear about that guy that we went to school with, or something like that. And I said, you mean Chris Gromberg? And then when I told you that name, you said, like, you didn't, like, you're like, no, what happened to Chris Gromberg?
No, I said, hey, have you heard anything about anybody? You talked to anybody? That's how I remember. And you said,
okay,
yeah, I heard Chris Gromberg got murdered. That's how I heard it.
Okay, I thought there was somebody else that also had an issue. Although I do know another guy. Remember Andrew Roden?
Yeah.
He committed suicide.
Can we pull up a picture of him? Anyways, Andrew Roden, yeah.
Yeah, let me pull up a picture real quick. He was one of my buddies, and
he's no longer living, so we can't, deface him at all either.
I mean, this is just the truth. I mean, this is what he did.
How did he commit suicide?
I forget how he did it, dude. I think he was.
Wonder if I've ever met him. Was he ever part of the group that? Because I was going to a different school, but I'd still hang out with you guys.
No one from your school ever got murdered or committed suicide.
That guy?
Nope. Andrew Roden.
You remember that?
Yeah,
guy?
I remember him, dude.
Yeah, I mean, he was more.
He lived on my street. He lived on. I used to live on Merrill Street.
Yeah.
Wow.
I chilled with him more in middle school, not so much high school. I mean, kind of like freshman year, but I guess he was really into opiates, and he was all tatted up. I mean, he's got more tattoos than I did. I mean, than I do. I mean, he had tattoos on the palm of his hands. Who tattoos the palm of their fucking hands? This guy was covered in tattoos. And,
I thought when you were all tattooed, that mean you got laid a lot because you were a bad boy, and why would you commit suicide if you got laid a lot?
Well, he had a serious girlfriend who was really fine. I don't know what the issue was, but I mean, it's speculated that, because I've never, like, spoken to anyone that knows him directly, like, since this has happened. I saw him probably about 10 years ago. Like, he came into town and went and met up with him and shit. But it was really brief. But anyways, from what I've heard, is that he got really into opiates, and he kicked the habit, and he was doing good, and he was working at a motorcycle shop and doing fucking... He was always good with motorcycles.
That, yeah.
And I guess he relapsed, and he must have just felt like a piece of shit, and just like, dude, I can't kick this habit, I'm a fucking junkie, and killed himself. So I don't know if he shot himself or he hung himself, but he definitely killed himself, and it was a shocker for me, at least.
That's wild, dude.
And then
you never know, you know?
Then his mom died of like cancer like a year after that.
Really?
So like his whole family had just fucking gone through hell in the last fucking, sucks.
So this is the most serious fucking episode you ever had, huh?
Well, I can throw canned laughter wherever I want. No. No, I won't do that. It is a situation that I think is very sad. I mean, even Chris Gromberg wasn't a good friend with him. I met him a few times, talked to him, but always got a place in my heart for these people that have horrible situations. We'll be right back on the Jimbo Trashy Podcast.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
You are listening to the Global Psychosis Network.
Yo, he fucking came in like a madman. He took off all his shit. He got his t-shirt on. You know, he's looking down, checking how hard he is. Like, he's just gonna win tonight. You know, he's just gonna take this shit over like a fucking storm. That battle was that. I was like, no! What the fuck?
10. Alright, 10-8. That was a shasty move, I must say. Talking to him about Private Ryan just stealing.
You're lucky I'm on Seattle? Why? Why? Full click it up? I'm cool. 10-8. Can I have a handshake then for the loser? Yeah, go ahead. Oh, that's rough, man.
Alright, so you... Oh, guess not.
Oh! You had me fooled, dude. You really did. You got everybody fooled. Man, you sold me,
Except
man.
him.
You sold me, man. How much proof is that?
It's about 35, I think.
But to be honest, that's the worst taco
80
I've
proof.
had in a long fucking time.
80 proof, guys. 80 proof.
I don't know, we've only been drinking for like 10 minutes. I'm fucked up.
Can you take another one?
Perhaps. Go for it. If I take this way, I'll be 2 ahead of you.
Then I'll surprise you again, Carl.
Then it's not worth it. I've already been told the surprise.
You don't know the surprise. That's why it's going to be
Okay,
a
guys.
surprise. 10 seconds. Go for it. 11, 9.
Alright, 10-11 Carl still.
Carl, the game is back on. I'm sorry, Brian, but you're going to have to take this. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Down that half.
Oh, shit. That was done.
He's gonna hurl.
Oh!
There he goes!
Move to the window. Take the pot with you, dude.
No way, man. He's kicking right there. See, man, I know you, dog. I know you.
11 shots. 11 shots. Both drunk as hell.
Can I shake your hand?
I got fat raps like German fat cats, New York thins to outline my feelings. Two-tone streaks and cry-lons for weeks, cry-lons for weeks, cry-lons for weeks. I got fat raps like German fat cats, New York thins to outline my feelings. Two-tone streaks and cry-lons for weeks, cry-lons for weeks, cry-lons for weeks.
Fuck a pencil, there's no need to erase. Give me a can of paint and I'll start to deface any property that is public or private. See a nice transparent window, so I scribe it. I also write using acrylic. If I don't got the money to buy it, then I steal it. I go to the train tracks while cops patrolling them. In my backpack is cry-lons and Rust-Oleums.
I got fat raps like German fat cats, New York thins to outline my feelings. Two-tone streaks and cry-lons for weeks, cry-lons for weeks, cry-lons for weeks. I got fat raps like German fat cats, New York thins to outline my feelings. Two-tone streaks and cry-lons for weeks, cry-lons for weeks, cry-lons for weeks.
I have cry-lons for weeks, dope tags for days, fat bombs on the walls, ill pieces on freights. Grab a Sharpie at a rat I can't see it, get a rescue spot on the mirror.
Hey Resk, would you design my folder?
I'm too busy hitting freeways with my paint rollers. I've been doing graph art since the baby stroller. I inhale so many fumes from the paint that I'm surprised that I don't faint.
I got fat raps like German fat cats, New York thins to outline my feelings. Two-tone streaks and cry-lons for weeks, cry-lons for weeks, cry-lons for weeks. I got fat raps like German fat cats, New York thins to outline my feelings. Two-tone streaks and cry-lons for weeks, cry-lons for weeks, cry-lons for weeks.
You are listening to the Global Psychosis Network.
Hi, I'm Mistress Tetra, and you're watching the Global Psychosis Network.
You are listening to the Global Psychosis Network.
Everything Everything is a conspiracy.
The Jimbo Trashy Podcast. 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 The Jimbo Trashy Podcast.
Everything is a conspiracy.
The Jimbo Trashy Podcast. 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 The Jimbo Trashy Podcast.
Welcome back to the Jimbo Trashy Podcast, where everything is a conspiracy, even you are a conspiracy. As you can see, we are a very professional, always serious show. So why not get into something that's very serious? Did you guys hear about Justin Bieber pissing into a mop bucket?
Mm-hmm. Where was he doing this? At an airport at this time?
At a restaurant.
At a restaurant.
I guess he was leaving a restaurant, went clubbing or whatever, and he was exiting through the restaurant or through the kitchen. Saw a mop bucket there. Had to take a piss. And instead of being a normal human being and saying, you know what, I'm going to take a piss when I go in the alley or, in the bathroom if they have one, I'm going to piss right here in a mop bucket. So he pisses in the mop bucket, and someone filmed it. Like, okay, fine, you pissed in the mop bucket. Now, what inclined the person to film that shit?
It's Justin Bieber, I guess. They'd film anybody. They'd film Danny DeVito pissing in a mop bucket because he's Danny DeVito. I mean,
true that. Touché.
I don't think it matters who it is. If they're famous, you'd get it. You might be able to sell it.
That's probably what it is. That's what, when you're famous, dude, you have to be careful because it's like, are you hanging out with me because you like me or because you want to make money off me now?
This punk ass Canadian purposely pissed in the fucking mop bucket. And the person filming him was part of his little bitch-ass entourage.
Are you telling me that you're not a believer?
I'm not.
Wait, Eddie, see, your headphones aren't on, so we're hearing some major feedback right now.
I thought I could wear this hat.
No, you can wear the hat. Put the hat on over it.
Yeah.
Or no, wait.
There's my fedora.
Well, no. Here's what you do.
I know.
We got a fedora and a fedora.
See, he's got it. There you go.
Yeah, I got it.
It sounds really tinny right now.
All right.
That's the feedback situation here. So, did you guys happen to catch the Chris Weidman, Anderson Silva fight?
Yeah, I caught that.
Did you see it live, or did you see it, highlights, or?
I saw some highlights.
What did you think of that?
I mean, I met Anderson Silva in person briefly. Here in Torrance, California, he has his gym around the area here, and in person, he's a down to earth, humble family man. He's got 5 kids. He's black. But I know in his fights, he's all cocky. Leaving his hands down, but I think he was a little over the top, closing his eyes and not keeping his distance as he kept his hands down.
Yeah, his arms were down the entire fight for the most part. I mean, I can't even he threw 3 or 4 jabs, and then when Chris Weidman fucking throws his punch, or Weidman, whatever, throws his first punch, he barely clipped him, and he's already acting like he's knocked out. He's already doing the fucking the spaghetti legs, and that's what cost him. He did the spaghetti legs as soon as he got one little tiny jab. And then that was enough time for Chris Weidman to just come in there and fucking finish it up with a combination. And, that's what happens when people tell you your entire career that you're the shit. You're unstoppable, dude. You're not even human. You're fucking immortal. And that's, part of me thinks UFC is fucking fixed, dude, to be honest. It's a worked shoot, as they call it. Where it's just Anderson Silva obviously didn't want to hold the belt anymore. For whatever reason. He just got tired of it, maybe just tired of the publicity, tired of the fucking pressure of being the man. So he went out there and danced around and fucking farted off, and then,
The human psyche is highly subjectable, and as much as he may have come up in a surrounding where he was highly disciplined, highly focused, and you spend enough time being the champ, thinking you're just untouchable, it'll get to your head, and that's what happened. And it's a shame. I think I don't follow the headlines, but hopefully he'll get another shot, and he'll actually fucking stay in the game and get his title back.
Now, when I watched the fight, keep in mind I was with a bunch of drunken idiots that were screaming and yelling and hollering while he was giving his after speech or whatever. But someone said that he didn't want the belt anymore and that he just wanted to just lay low. Did you guys happen to hear like his after post fight interview by any chance? When they talked to him in the octagon, like, Anderson Silva, what happened to you, man? You just like got caught right there. Like, tell us what happened. If you just go with us back here on the replay. I was fighting him and he beat me. I didn't train the crazy jiu-jitsu good enough and he caught me. Like, when they do that part. So, I mean, I didn't hear that, but someone told me that he's, like, wanting to retire. You guys didn't hear that, did you? Okay.
No,
okay.
I haven't been following it.
Eddie C, are you even into MMA type stuff at all or not?
I mean, I watch some big fights, but I haven't watched them in a while. I work too much, so.
Yeah, I hear that. In fact, this is probably the first UFC fight I've watched in probably 3 or 4 months, at least. Here's some interesting news. Walmart has threatened to skip town on Washington, D.C. if they pass a bill which basically entitles workers to pay them $12.50 an hour. So if you do retail, they're trying to pass a law in Washington, D.C. where if anyone works retail, like especially Walmart, you have to pay them at least $12.50 an hour. And Walmart's saying, well, if you pass this fucking bill, we're going to fucking just pack our bags and never come to Washington, D.C. again.
Well, so they're saying that's just for Washington, D.C., that's not federal law for the entire country?
What I'm reading here, it seems like a Washington, D.C. thing. I think it's state by state, because I think each state has their own...
Is that what the minimum wage is for Washington, D.C.?
Nah, minimum wage is probably... I mean California, it's what, $8.50 here?
7.875 or something.
You've been to D.C. before. I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
That older job ended up flying you out there.
Yeah.
Here's what it says here. Walmart executives claim they will slam the brakes on plans to open 6 mega stores in Washington, D.C. if the city council passes a living wage bill that would force billion-dollar retailers to pay workers at least $12.50 an hour. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just Washington, D.C. as it stands right now. But personally, for me, I'm not a supporter of Walmart. I don't shop there. Not saying I've never gotten an item from Walmart because, people that I know and people that will hook me up with shit do go to Walmart to shop. But I would never personally walk into that store because I don't agree with the way they treat their employees. Even if you're the most unskilled, complete fucking drooling, mouth-breathing moron, you deserve to have enough money to make enough money to live. You know what I'm saying? Why are you even paying people minimum wage? You can't do nothing with minimum wage. It's a waste of time.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're a mom and pop shop, the minimum wage that you're required to pay people should maybe be smaller or lower than a multi-trillion-dollar company such as Walmart, the biggest retailer in the country, but at the very least, they can afford to pay people what the going wage is in Washington, D.C., and it's all based on the cost of living. If, Washington, D.C. is a very high cost of rent, if, $12.50 is what it takes to make it, then by all means, they should pay that.
I mean, like, if it was in the middle of Oklahoma and they were saying $12.50, that would be a different story.
Right.
But, yeah, if it costs that much to live in D.C., and I hear it does, I hear it ain't cheap there, then, it's, if Walmart wants to go elsewhere, great. I mean...
Fuck them, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of saying, don't try to cut all the workers' pay, because, I mean, that's less people that can reconsume. I think it's counterproductive.
Are you guys familiar with Edward Snowden or Snowden?
I have read a lot about that guy.
I would take him in. I would hold him in my bosom, and I would shelter him.
It's okay, baby. It's all good. It's okay, baby.
What's the latest with him?
Here's. I mean, this is like here's stuff that I've already known. Known as in I've already like listened to other whistleblowers who have blown the whistle on this shit. And people think, you're fucking crazy, dude. You're fucking nuts. Okay, you fucking conspiracy theorist. Where's your tinfoil hat, motherfucker? Put that shit on, because you're fucking nuts.
They're trying to fucking beam the waves into you.
Here's the greatest thing about this guy, though. He's the first legitimate person that's a whistleblower that people are like, okay. People who completely dismiss conspiracy theories are now like, oh, shit. maybe he's telling the truth here. What the fuck?
I mean,
this guy worked for the CIA. I mean, this guy's a fucking intelligent dude. He's not bullshitting. He's been there. He knows what's up. So, I mean, the stuff he leaked about the fucking spying on the internet shit, I've already assumed, dude. Like, I already assumed, like, if you type in, like, can I fuck kitty children? Can I do fucking kitty porn in Torrance, California, or Redondo Beach, California? Yeah, there's probably someone tracking that, dude. Because you're a fucking creep.
Although, it's less likely that they're tracking that and more likely that they're tracking something like, well, let's unseat one of the two major parties. They want to maintain majority.
Or how to blow up the White House without getting caught. If you put that in there enough times in a search engine, they're probably gonna pick up on that. So that doesn't surprise me at all.
But I'm just waiting for the time that they use that to help one company beat the other company, because this company ended up giving their senators more donations. They end up figuring out their plans that were via their email and everything. That's what I think the huge risk is, and that's totally possible and doable. And I mean, these sort of conspiracies have happened all throughout life. Everything, World War II, the Holocaust and all that, that's a form of a conspiracy. It's like, what, 50, 60 years later, you think it just all of a sudden we don't do those anymore? They've taken different shapes, than what they did before.
Well, check this out. This is the craziest shit. I've already assumed this shit, and I've already made songs about it, and people looked at me like I'm fucking nuts. But here's like the first inclination of like, oh shit, maybe these songs, maybe what I'm talking about, maybe what I'm not saying I'm the fucking spokesman here, but the people that I've gotten the sources from, the ones I've been inspired from, who've said this shit already years ago, maybe they're not nuts after all. Here's what this guy Edward Snowden is saying. Snowden, whatever the fuck his name is. It says here, Edward Snowden, NSA whistleblower and fugitive, released documents Tuesday to Internet Chronicle reporters proving that the high-frequency active auroral research program, whatever, HARP. You guys have heard of HARP?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's saying about HARP is indefinitely engaged in a program of assassination and mind control. So basically what he's saying is, while the military prison industrial complex has routinely insisted that Alaskan-based HARP is only meant to study natural phenomena. They've been saying for years, like, oh, HARP is just, just study the weather. Just make sure, we want to know when there's going to be a storm. That's what they're acting like, this fucking multi-billion-dollar fucking antenna fucking crazy satellite shit in Alaska. It's just to monitor the weather. We're just trying to make sure that, we want to know when it's going to be snowy. We want to make sure, we want to know it's foggy. We want to know when it's going to be raining. If
we happen to pick up all your phone conversations and emails,
well, it's beyond this. Beyond what I'm about to leak right now, or not leak personally, but what I'm about to tell you right now is beyond just like leaking phone calls or snooping on emails. He's saying here that the HARP research station is basically, so I can find where the fuck is it here? He's basically saying that it's used as a weapon. I'm not paraphrasing it here. I'm trying to, because there's a whole paragraph of information here. But if you go on to www.chronicle.su and then look for Snowden reveals HARP's global assassination agenda, you'll find what I'm talking about. Basically what he's saying is that it's being used exactly as people have prophesized or has speculated on. It is being used as a weapon. They do use frequencies to they send out a frequency that basically goes in the same frequency range of what, wavelength, same wavelength of like someone that would be a dissenter, yeah, would be a dissenter. So like if someone's acting like, no dude, fuck the government, fuck this, fuck that, they send out a fucking frequency wave to just kind of like stops them dead in their tracks, Yeah. So they have the capability to do that, and they can single it out on the target. So I mean, like, that right there tells you that. Like, I mean, you wonder why people are so fucking like, oh, whatever, dude. It's just a fucking tyrant. It's just a tyrant, dude. Who cares? I mean, they have the capability to do this shit.
But then, I mean, doing that to one person shouldn't mean much. Doing that to a whole bunch of people is another thing.
They do it on a global scale. They have the capability to do it on a single target or an entire population. Just aiming that shit on Africa.
I mean, picture.
You know what I mean, let's do some civil unrest in Egypt right now.
Yeah, if you have an ant farm, and the average everyday person, whether they earn $40,000 $40,000 a year or $150,000 a year, that's really pocket change to the movers and shakers, the people that live on, Park Avenue in New York, or the people that really are the 1% of the 1% that can really affect global policy.
They could shit out 40,000.
Here's a quote right here. It said, added Snowden, using finger quotes. He said, with these terrestrial antennas, NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, is able to, on a global scale, remotely silence perpetrators or deviant or subversive strains of thought. Unbeknownst to the victims' older loved ones, HART projects ultra-high-powered radio waves. Those waves operate at the same electronic frequency as the truncus encephaly or brainstem. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I apologize. Selectively inducing death, seemingly by natural causes. So if you do come out as someone that's saying like, "Hey, this motherfucker's doing this shit, they're fucking doing that shit," and then all of a sudden they die of a heart attack. So when you try to fucking blow the whistle on this shit, if you look back, a lot of these whistleblowers, tragically had a heart attack, tragically did this, tragically just happened to die on the same fucking day when you fucking leaked that shit.
Hit you with them radio waves, motherfucker.
So the radio waves is a legitimate weapon that they're using, and that's basically what he's leaking here. It's just saying it's undetectable. So they can just focus that fucking radio wave in your general direction, just tune into that frequency that will fucking harm you. And I don't know how they do this. I don't know how the military technology to prove it, but this is what this guy's saying. And he's a guy in the CIA.
Hit you like a Salisbury steak. Get all up in your fucking shit.
So he's saying here.
I don't doubt that.
This is what he's saying here. When and if the intelligence community doesn't view outright assassination as an optimal effect, they can simply make a target act in an insane fashion. So therefore, they're saying that if they can't get the result they want, as far as they want you to die or shut the fuck up, they can just make you act insane in order to discredit you. So let's say that you're saying no, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're fucking doing this, and they want to try and discredit you. They want you to fucking die, and let's say it doesn't work. Then you just fucking act insane. You do some fucking. They can send a radio.
I want to have sex with a macaroni.
I don't know what the capability would that be, but they can send some sort of frequency that will just make you act nuts. Hey, how about the guy that that Coney 2012 dude?
Mm-hmm.
Why is he jerking up on a sidewalk all of a sudden? You hear about that?
No.
You remember the whole Coney 2012 thing, right? Did you hear about that?
I haven't had cable for the last 2 years.
Okay, well there was some whole fucking what the fuck is it called? It's like
Coney Island.
Not Coney. No. There's kids starving in Africa or getting mistreated in Africa, and some dude started some organization we need to fucking stop this, and made a big fucking stink about it, and people donated all this money, and he made T-shirts and stickers and shit, to get this guy out of power, and then after all this publicity gets put into his fucking cause, a month later, they have some TMZ video of him jerking off on Hollywood Boulevard or something. Butt naked, just jerking off and fucking just yeah, I'm coming. It was called
Invisible Children.
The joke was he's making his invisible children right there on the fucking street corner, coming over.
So they just extra blasted him with the waves.
I'm just saying, this guy was trying to make a political cause or a political difference, trying to get people to get this guy out of power. Maybe the government wanted him in power, and for whatever reason, maybe he was doing, hey, do what the fuck we say. If you do what the fuck we say, we don't give a fuck what you want to do over in your stupid little country because it's worthless. Just fucking mind our P's and Q's and you're cool. Well, here comes some dude that's well, no, they're fucking doing this and they're doing that and disrupting the fucking political flow of shit, saying they're doing all these humanitarian bullshit. So then the government's just fuck that guy. Put the fucking beam on his ass.
The bottom line is this, and it would be great to grow up in a household and a situation where you can climb the corporate and the political ladder and become a congressman or a senator and be okay, I'm here. Now, fuck you. Everything I just said for the last 20 years was lies. Fuck you. I'm actually going to stand by the people and not fuck everybody over. And fuck you. And I'm going to do a big press conference about it. But in order to get there, you have to go through 20 years of bullshit and facilitating campaign.
And there has to be enough of you to vote on the thing to unfuck,
Dude,
and all doing it at once.
Yeah, I think when you're Obama and you're about to take office, they sit you down and say, okay, here, motherfucker, This is what's really going on. This is what you're gonna abide by. This is the real deal, you know. But yeah, there's so, you know.
And if you don't, they assassinate you like JFK.
Yeah, you're so removed from what the everyday average person is going through, you know. And it would be great if we could infiltrate that by having just a team of normal humans that aren't heartless. But to go through 20 years of inundation of, you know, being the select few and to stand by that and to step into office with that mindset of I'm going to stick by the other 99% is just highly unlikely. You know?
Because they're all, every person that gets into office, dude, they're all fucking tied by bloodline. You know, well, my grandfather was a senator of this, and my fucking grandmother was a fucking first wife of that. Like, fuck you, dude. We want to get all these motherfuckers out of office that have got some bloodline tied to it. Just fucking lynch them on Wall Street, dude. And just put some real motherfuckers in there that want to fix this country. But it won't happen because the fucking banking industry has this shit fucking locked down, dude. Well, they fucking finance the courts. They finance the fucking, you know, the entire political scheme of how things are done in a political format. Like everything is done by bankers' choice, you know. Do we want this guy in office or that guy in office?
Even when Obama took office, you still have the ex-CEO of Goldman Sachs as the head of the SEC. You still have the ex-head of all of these major corporate banks that head up the same institutions in our government that make up our economic policy and the people that form the regulations of how Wall Street conducts business. So it's all the same. You know,
you have a guy who's like the CEO. He's like the CEO of Kraft macaroni and cheese, right? Or whatever the fuck Kraft makes. Then all of a sudden they're fucking promoted to be, or they quit that job and they become the fucking, you know, part of the FDA. You know, so it's
exactly.
Like, so like it's kind of like if I was like in charge, I'm in charge of Kraft macaroni and cheese, right? And then I'm like, hey, dude. I mean,
yeah, we recommend at least 3 to 5 servings of pre-manufactured.
I'm like, Eddie C. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna fucking become part of the FDA. So, did you want to take my job? Like, do you want to sit in this seat? And then, you know, you're all good, dude, because I'll let you know, like anything you want to pass through, like, I'm part of the FDA now. So, like, anything you want to do, just let me know.
That's exactly how it happens. I'm in the same boat as you guys. Although, I mean, in a way. There's also the other side of the coin. There is the idea that they have such a stranglehold on everything to where you can't really make substantial change. But then you know, and so you're like, oh, that's awful, that's awful. The other side of the coin is better the bad guy that you know than the bad guy that you don't. I mean, you know, it's not like, you know, we're living decent lives.
I don't know.
No?
No,
we're not?
I don't trust this rich motherfucker. He drives a BMW. I don't trust him.
Right,
there he goes to try to turn it around.
Who do you work for?
Who do you...
Honestly, Eddie C., who do you work for?
What's under that?
You're wearing a fedora.
What's under that hat?
I have my Tommy gun in the back.
You're using an alias? Who are you?
I'm just saying.
Better than the asshole you know that fucks you in the butt than the asshole
I think it could be a lot worse. And I'm going to say it like a politician. It could be a lot worse.
It could be.
It could be. I mean,
and it will be. And it will be, dude. We're headed.
No, you know what?
We're headed for the apocalypse, dude.
I think the one thing that people in power do want. I mean, even though you talk about all this, you know, oh, you know, what if we get into nuclear wars and fighting with all the one thing everybody does want, including the people in power, is not to destroy this world. I mean, they don't want crazy shit to happen. They want to live. They want their kids to live.
They want to destroy the population, though.
Yeah, let's go ahead and send a bunch of the everyday man.
They want to knock the population down to 500,000 people.
You think?
The brightest and the most brilliant. That's all they want on this planet. They want all these fucking people that are crapping out kids and fucking on minimum wage and shit. Get rid of all these fucking idiots. That's what they want to do. And on that note, thank you guys for being here. We'll see you next time on the Jimbo Trashy Podcast.
Everything is a conspiracy. Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
holy landmark encryptions, depicted artwork expressed by ancient alien grotesques. Fallen angels symbolize 3 number 6 visualized as a pagan deity, the Baphomet prophecy. Satanic religion grills on. It's not a god, it's a system. Our forefathers had a vision. Following it could put you in prison. Anti-loving felt the soul, worship the self into someone, and do what thou wilt have fashion. Eye for an eye with a passion. They say this knowledge is power, a hidden wisdom from coward. The tantric chants of unholy, black magic from Mystic Crowley. Pentagram placed around throat by Church of Satan and cloak. Love eyes a baptical goat, done in hand sign for a cult. Infiltrate into Freemason, linked by Luciferian nation. Decisions done at high level, the God they trust is the devil. Satanic religion rails on. It's not a god, it's a system. Our forefathers had a vision. Following it could put you in prison. The limos lurk in the shadows on their way back from their castle. Bilderberg groups the committee that meets in different cities. Witchcraft controls every business, satanic corporate interests, and blatant logos and emblems to let one know who is in them. New age agendas are urgent, with Project Bluebeam conversion and high-tech quantum computers. The poor are dead in the future. Satanic religion rails on. It's not a god, it's a system. Our forefathers had a vision. Following it could put you in prison. Satanic religion rails on. It's not a god, it's a system. Our forefathers had a vision. Following it could put you in prison.
When will you learn that me he cannot slay? Year after year he burned me in this world, lifting your puny shouts of triumph to the stars, to the stars.
Check out the latest sounds from the occult experimental rock project, Elvis on Acid, with their second album release, Prehistoric Psychonaut.
With historic obligations, we've come so far. We're cutting away the spiritual law. Consolation, they don't care who you are. You're damning us to hell, it's written in the stars.
Follow Elvis on Acid on Twitter, @Elvis on Acid. Go to youtube.com/Elvis on Acid to hear the latest. Global Psychosis Entertainment, Dark Jam Records, and Elvis on Acid are not responsible for any violent revolutions, drug overdoses, or attempted suicides that may occur after listening. This ad has been brought to you by Global Psychosis Entertainment and Dark Jam Records. Copyright 2013.